Yo. What's good?
Man, it's another one, man. We here.
Bridge Dub P.
Spuzz TV. As you know, man, we here for the people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times we got a lot of jokey, but a lot of stuff you're going to get from us this week going to be a little bit more on the serious tip this week. So.
Okay, yeah, that's why you don't see no bells, no buzzers right now. On a whole nother tip right now. Let Bridge start this one off.
All right, well, you know, we just had MLK Day pass here. And here in the Bay Area, a group called the Black Seeds, I think is what who took credit for it, had a protest where they blocked off the westbound commute of the Bay Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
As you see here, had traffic head all the way back for an extended amount of time. But as you can tell, they took pulled five cars up, chained them together, protesters chained up, and blocked all traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there were other protests going on as well, but because of this one, they didn't get nearly as much publicity. You've probably seen a lot of it on Twitter, hashtag 96hours. And we're here to report on it. You know, here we are with a very serious issue with, Black Lives Matter. They had banners up that said Black Health Matters.
Black Health. Was Black Lives Matter, was that up, or was it just Black Health Matter?
The Black Health was the only banner that was up in front.
Black Health Matters. Yeah.
Be honest with you, we have a lot of causes and a lot of fights that need to be fought. However, me personally, I didn't like the execution of this protest. How did you feel about this?
And I'm still gathering, taking all this in, and I'm definitely make sure I don't disrespect any positive movement, and maybe it was meant for it to be positive. But all I see from this is the inconvenience of it. Now, I really would like to hear from some of these people that's involved with the Black Seed or Black Health Matters and everything. I just want to see what was their focus with this, because as you see right here, it's stopping the whole Bay Bridge, and all I think of is other people with health issues. If it's Black Health Matters, how many sick Black people were on that bridge? Probably had doctor's appointments. Probably had sick kids in the car. Maybe someone was pregnant, had another baby. Maybe you had to go to the bathroom. Or you just don't know. It could have caused so much just from the health part. And knowing how it is over here in the Bay Area, especially, it could have got real violent.
It definitely could have.
And then, they tried to show, one girl because she was a little irate and mad. Just like I would have been mad too. But it wasn't a lot that we've seen, but all I see is the inconvenience. Now, I'm not saying there's a positive message behind all this. I just think there could have been another way of going about it. And I know back in the day, how they had the whole Selma situation, but it was strategically done.
Yes.
The 5 cars blocked off the whole bridge. Nothing was going in. It's like, it's what were they trying to accomplish by holding up the Bay Area?
And that's where I'm troubled, because what was the point of this? The message, does it really come across? You could have people trying to get to the airport. You just inconvenience everybody on a holiday, and the day that we're celebrating, the life of Dr. King.
Yeah.
You're causing problems for people. And that's where I'm a little frustrated with. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I mean, if you drove a Nissan Leaf, your car just died.
That's true.
Any of y'all with an electric car, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your car just died, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're sitting there with a dead battery in the middle of the bridge.
Or just running out of gas.
No, I mean, shout out to them for this. It was a very peaceful rally. I will say the protest was very peaceful. There wasn't any resistance. They followed what instructions I guess they were given from the police, And I heard that there was other people out there in the crowd that was handing out food and water bottles.
That's cool.
So shout out for that. So at least y'all had that planned out. Because
Did they have that planned out?
from what I hear, it was part of the protest that they had them out there. So I give them credit for that because it can stop you from getting extremely angry. Some people
high
called
blood
in.
sugar. Oh, it's
Yeah, some people called in and they were like, "Well, it's frustrating, but I understand." But if even if you guys would have blocked 3 lanes, blocked 4 lanes, and left 1 lane for people to get through, like something, that would have meant more than to just stop everything. Because people will pay to get on this bridge and then to be stuck. And whether it was them trying to enjoy the holiday, trying to come back from the holiday, trying to just, go and see the city, go sightseeing, whatever it is that you blocked and you decided because you wanted to stay out here on this time, on this day, that it was more important than whatever those thousands of people wanted to do. And that's where my issue is that these thousands of people that you just stopped, are they going to now be supporters of your cause, or are they going to be angered by your cause? And that's
right. And it almost kind of makes you think, if anything, I could probably tell a lot of the black people that would stop is not going to be supporters of this, because I just think the approach was all wrong, and it kind of makes you think, how they have the Black Lives Matter, the Black Health, and then on the flip side, it makes you there could be some whole other agenda.
Yeah.
Because this will make someone hate you in the movement. Are you just throwing Black Health Matters on top of that, throwing black on top of that?
Yeah.
So now it's gonna make I think it can cause a negative chain of events.
Now I will say this: if you see the protesters once they zoomed in, all the protesters are not black or African American descent.
Most of them were not.
Yeah, there was a lot. Now don't get me wrong. I do believe that once we start fighting for each other's causes is when we can actually start making a difference. So we do need to stick up for each other. So I'm all with that. But I don't like the spin on it that, people were trying to give to it, like, oh, these are black people acting out doing this, because it wasn't. It was a group of people of all different backgrounds, all different nationalities that was a part of this protest.
No, I just wonder who was really behind this. And are they just throwing black on top of that? So that's just another thing I think of. It's kind of like when they were doing the Occupy movement in Oakland. And it was just mostly homeless people out there. And there was a lot of people just causing the ruckus. It wasn't really the protesters. So, but this, I think there could be a whole nother agenda with this also. So I just think, I really want to get inside their heads and know what was their motive behind this, because I think the approach was wrong. You don't know. Someone could have died from this. The health. You don't know what's going on. You can see out here and how many people affect. You see how many cars it affected. Just think how many people it affected. How many people was in those cars. Yeah, they were peaceful, but I feel like if you care about the health and the lives, what about all the lives that are on that bridge right there? And people with kids. I don't see anything good out of that. And help me. And maybe there is something good.
I know people that have to drive across the bridge because that's just their commute, but are terrified every time they're on the bridge. Can you imagine?
My gosh, yes.
Being stuck up there. This is California. What if an earthquake would have happened and you're sitting there blocking everything? Like, this could have been bad.
All the pressure on the bridge. They've been redoing the Bay Bridge.
This could have been really, really, really bad. Thankfully. There wasn't anything major reported from this.
Mm-hmm.
But let me explain something to you. Like, we are all about solutions. We are all about moving forward. We want to take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's understand something here, man. You have to be responsible with what you do. You gotta have some responsibility with this. And this was irresponsible. It was. There's too many things that could have went wrong that wouldn't have been able to. And then to have people sitting here protesting with their fist in the air, symbolizing black power. Understand what you're doing. This is the same sign that students down at San Jose State, the track stars, when they won the Olympics, did. This is the same sign that Arthur Ashe, when he won his championship, did. That's power. That's standing on the stage saying this is black power. Being arrested or protesting and inconveniencing other people is not a sign of power. And I almost feel like this was done so that they could say that they did it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like, yo, I want to be the one that said that I protest on this day and we're going to make it big. And I can say that I did it.
So we can say we shut down the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, you know, and people showed
exposure.
Up, and you know, maybe they wanted to be in front of the news cameras, and they wanted to be able to say, not that I did this cause, but that I was there. I was there. I was a part of this. Which, what are you really a part of? A protest? Yeah. We don't. I mean, there were other protests that were going on. There was a march in Emeryville, very peaceful. Said what they had to say, had their chance, gathered through the community, walked together, didn't have to inconvenience anybody.
So if are they so much caught up in their movement that they're willing to kill other people or allow other people to die or allow other people's health to get worse, especially if you're representing Black Health Matters?
Question I have to answer. That's the question I have to answer. But you know, let us know how y'all feel. You seen what happened, you seen the story. Is this an overaction by us, or was it poor planning by them? Salute to you guys. You know what it is, man. It's Bears and Dub P.
Buzz TV. Follow us. Twitter at BuzzTV70. Hit us up on our email. Our Gmail is buzztv.70@gmail.com. Love to hear from you.
Please subscribe. As you know, we'll cover any issues. You know, we have some things a little more comical, some things a little more serious, some that's a mix of both. But at the end of the day, we're here to tell the truth and give our perspective on how we feel about it.
Give a step forward.
Yep. Let us know what y'all think. We'll come back at you at the comments.
Where's Dub P?
It's Buzz TV.
We out.